Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that has kind of shocked those around them by their ability to achieve something they didn't necessarily believe in. You might have created some sort of like musical or like a literary project, something along those lines. Maybe you're a screenwriter, but we have, I think, some sort of creative pursuit here, and people didn't think that you would be able to make a living off of it or actually become successful with it. But I feel like whatever this is that they've already acknowledged you have achieved, there's more coming. So you might have, initial success and be content with that. But then there's this additional path, there's expansion beyond that. So I guess put your seatbelts on. You might have a little bit more of a journey than you expected. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I think we need, this is the energy oracle. All right, what else do we have? We have the Magician and the Mirror and Door to Romance. Okay, so here's the deal. I feel like you have worked, whoever I'm reading for, you have worked really hard on some sort of project, or you might have your own business. You might have changed from something that was a little bit more stable, because it feels like this is a little bit of a risk to me. But this Magician card suggests you know exactly how to leverage the resources available to you. You know how to win people over, right? You're the kind of person that doesn't matter who you're going to meet, you could probably get that person to like you. And then we've got Door to Romance, number 33. So look, I feel like because you have done so well in terms of whatever this like career type thing is, there is romance that is either tied to this business in some way, like you meet them there, or they also do business with you. I don't know, something like that. Or because of this, maybe somebody's talking about your business, your achievement, and then they want to like congratulate you. There's something here about you finding love because of your success. So I don't think anyone would complain about that, right? This is the Rider-Waite. We've got the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there was a roadblock in your career at some point. Maybe you dealt with people that were not supportive or outright like throw you under the bus kind of vibe. This previous line of work or this previous workplace, it did not offer a career path that would, foster development or growth. So for many of you, I feel like this is what prompted you to start something on the side or to consider, what could I do if I didn't end up making this work? Like maybe you design really beautiful figurines. I don't know, you do something creative, and this started doing better because you realized you didn't want to invest all of your time in something for maybe someone else's business. King of Cups in the reverse. Hierophant. Sun in the reverse. Yeah, there was a boss or a leader figure in this previous work situation, and they did not operate honestly. So whether you felt like there was a problem with long-term business viability at this job, or you just didn't feel like this person treated you the way that they should, respectfully, I do feel like you ended up questioning, is this what I want to do? Should I, pursue something different. So I don't think it was a bad thing that you ran into this person, because it started to get you to think about your own capabilities, your own goals. Yeah, Four of Wands. So this not so great job ended up pushing you, or maybe even just because it wasn't that demanding. Some of you were able to like start on something, or, you know, in your moonlight hours, you could write a book or paint, whatever it is. Because the idea was, I don't want to be completely dependent upon this job, especially for those of you that are in an industry where layoffs are pretty common. I think you wanted to start making additional money, but also have something you could fall back on. Because with this Five of Cups, I'm getting that you had either firsthand experience, or you'd seen other people go through some pretty difficult situations in terms of job search, or dealing with unemployment, something along those lines. I just feel like somebody really wanted to make sure that there was additional financial support beyond this one revenue stream. Okay. That was the Ten of Swords and the King of Wands, but they didn't fall out. You're just solid. Maybe they're just a couple of you. We've got the Judgment card, Knight of Pentacles, both of them, and the King of Pentacles, all of them in the reverse. Yeah, this person that you were dealing with, it's probably a boss, but it could be the owner of the company, the general direction of the organization, if it was a large organization. This was not headed in the right direction. This was led by people who were, it's like they're feasting on the carcass of a company. It's like, how do we slow walk the bankruptcy of a company and make sure that we can still make some money off of it until it's completely done? It's not for everyone, but I do feel like there's a lot of mismanagement that happened at this workplace. All right, this is the Black Tarot. Hi, DeMarco. Hello, Pearl. How are you doing? All right, what else do we have? Ten of Swords. Well, almost came out from the last deck, right? And Page of Cups. Nine of Cups. Well, if this isn't going to work out and I want to do like the next step, if I want to work on my skills, then I'm going to take a chance on something and do something that I've always wanted to do. I do feel like this is somebody having, like, you know, the desire to build something that they are passionate about. Maybe you're actually like woodworking and building stuff, but this is like, I enjoy it, so it doesn't feel like work when I do it. Hello, Sierra. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of hotels could be run better. Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? We've got the Fool, Knight of Cups, and the Five of Spears, which is the Five of Pentacles. There is a new offer coming in. This is like you were removed from a toxic work situation, or you are about to be, because there's a better offer out here for you that won't put you in a Five of Pentacles kind of vibe, right? Because if this company is poorly managed, they're not going to be paying you very well, right? Because they're hemorrhaging money. This other employer or this other opportunity for you, this is something that doesn't have that risk of, you know, the same kind of mismanagement. 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. High Priestess in the reverse. So it feels to me like we had a lot of secrecy and inability to communicate across that old company. And in part, it's because of some sort of family tie. Now, it could be that it was a family run business, or it is a family run business. It could be that there's just, you know, two people from the same family that work there. It could be because you spend too much time together. You feel like your family, and that causes tension. There's an issue here in terms of not communicating and outright lying about situations that alienates the people in that environment. You know, if you're not going to be honest, if I can't trust you, then like, what do we really have, right? Hello, Matt. How are you? That's pretty awesome. I like trees. Hello, Grant. How's it going? Hello, Asusena. What's going on? I'm pretty good, thank you. I was already bragging about it earlier, but I'm all like happy because I made some really good sweet tea. And I made a lot of it. Like legit, the pitcher was like I did good. I made a lot. I'm pretty stoked on it. I think that means I'm like just a little bit Southern now. I've only been here for like a little under 2 years. And it's a little bit Southern now. It's weird, right? How's it going, Dr. Emery? We've got Justice in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Spheres, which is the King of Pentacles. I like this because we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, just 2 cards above this. So this is a reversal in your money situation, which is a good thing. What I'm saying is if there's been obstacles, if there's been, you know, like maybe paychecks that didn't go through or paychecks that were delayed, unexpected expenses, things like that. Looks like you have something here being corrected. It's like you're pulled out of one workplace situation and you're put in a better situation, a situation where you would actually be able to move forward or experience some kind of ability to get promoted or improve upon your skills, get more money, right? Instead of feeling like there's really no opportunity for advancement. This is the signs of the times. Yep. So there's an ending here, and it may be a little bit painful initially, but I do feel like you realize it's in your best interest within, I would say within probably 3 weeks, you're like, you know what? That's probably for the best. Ooh, we got the angel numbers coming out again. So that first one's card number 29, skull endings, and this one is number 14, angel numbers, confirmation. So you will get confirmation via the numbers that you see. We've got yin yang, balance. So I feel like this is what you were lacking at that first job, in part because we also had from the, is it Green Witch? This is the, like the temperance card, the city. And that talks about balance or like the right mix, right? Like me and my sweet tea, you got to have enough sugar. There was not enough sugar at the last place, okay? It tasted like unsweet tea. Sorry, maybe some of you like that. Look, the last place just wasn't it, okay? And the universe was like, that's not good enough for our person. We like them. We want to put them in a better spot. So there's a better balance in a different direction for you. For some of you, this could be self-employment. For some of you, this could be like a hybrid. For others of you, this is, you know, doing work from home. There's a significant change here that helps you in terms of being able to feel happier about what it is that you do for work. And then it helps you find love. I'm telling you, this new job, you're going to like meet someone or somebody like hears about you, something along those lines. All right, let's see what else we've got for you. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands. That's a lot of fire energy. You might have Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in your chart. So look, there was something that was blocked. There was something that was not moving forward. This is that old career. This could be somebody literally causing a problem within the organization for you, or this could just be the universe trying to make that slow down so that it was a natural time for you to get off the carousel, right? As the Queen of Wands, you've been manifesting, whether or not you know it, you've been manifesting a new situation for yourself. And it looks like timing was a big concern. We got to make sure that the timing works out, probably as far as like the finances. Hello, Lenia Kia. How are you doing? Just a hint of sweetness? Oh, girl. I don't want to talk about how much sugar I put in my sweet tea. It's probably too much. It's really funny because I have absolutely bashed people for drinking coffee and like, I'm not going to drink coffee if the only way I like it is if I have to add a bunch of sugar to it. And then I was like making the sweet tea and I was like, oh, I'm making fun of myself. It's just the tea. But I like the tea because it's like, I mean, it's peach tea. Okay, you guys? It's different. It's not like it, okay? Linnea K, you could do it. I believe in you. Really, though. I believe in you. That's funny, Voyager. Okay, so basically we were waiting for the right time to make a leap, right? The way I'm seeing it, and y'all can make fun of me if you want, but if you've ever seen the show Wiped Out, where people are like literally jumping on huge bouncy balls, trying not to fall into like water below. There's been like a bunch of like foam things attacking them. It's great. You should really watch it. It's mindless television. I haven't watched it in years, but that's what I'm thinking about right now. It's like somebody's like, oh, nope, I don't want to do it. Okay, now it's safe. Waiting for the arm of death that swings around to pass so that you can make your jump to safety. Got Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like you had a falling out with whoever this Hierophant is. This could be the boss that initially you were like, oh, okay, this will work out, or at least you were tolerant. I see why people respect them, that kind of vibe. But now you're like, I'm trying so hard not to swear as much, but basically I'm feeling it's like, you ain't shit, kind of. I thought you were really smart. I don't think that really much so anymore. This person did something to prove to you that they were not who they said that they were, that they maybe only think about themselves, or that they don't really put forth the commitment that they expect out of you, perhaps. I hope you get that miracle, Voyager. All right, we've got Death and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. So basically it feels to me like because there's an ending, because there is a sense of that didn't work out, that was not how I wanted it to go, there is a conversation that brings you to your next opportunity. So you might be at a birthday party, or you might be at the bar, or you might be, I don't know, talking to someone on LinkedIn, but there's a conversation about this old job, or this, I mean, you might still be there when this happens, about this boss, the situation. And when you're talking about it, you end up identifying a different path forward. Either you know what you need to do on your own, or you meet somebody who would be interested in potentially hiring you for a project they've got. High Priestess in the reverse again. Two of Swords. So you have a choice. All right, I'm going to leave all these out because I saw them. But here's what we've got. You have a choice, right? Two different things that you can choose between. This is terrifying. Okay, High Priestess in the reverse, Seven of Swords in the reverse, and then Devil and Strength. Those are your choices. So here's how I see this. First of all, we already got the High Priestess in the reverse to come out, right? And that was clarified by the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this is the person who outright lies or is not trustworthy at your old job or at your current job, the one that you feels like kind of ruining it. Like if there's a hole in the bottom of the boat, instead of plugging the hole up with appropriate material, they're there with like a little bit of a shovel trying to get the water out. And you're like, anyone taught you anything about like stuff. And then we've got the Devil and Strength. This is weird. Normally, when these two cards come out together, one of them is not in the upright. But let me tell you, there is something here that you really like. There's something you really enjoy doing. You could lose hours doing this thing. And if you have the courage to do something with that, you could potentially monetize it, right? For many of you, you could be starting your own YouTube, right? You could be starting a TikTok. I don't know. But this is something that you're passionate about. If it's like your hobby, if it's something that you are really excited about, then it's easier to pursue that, right? All right, let's get these in place. So you have a choice. Are you going to deal with a situation that's not very loyal or honest, but perhaps is a little bit more stable because there's a structure there? A little. Or are you going to be courageous and do this thing that is probably scary? I do feel like the Devil card is meant to say, if you choose that path, you might have to do education and work at the same time, or you might have to work long hours. There's something here about like an investment to get started, right? So it ain't easy, right? All right. This is the Gypsy Oracle. What's up, Lucas? Hello, Shorty. What's up? How are you doing? Hello, Admiring Penguin. What's happening? Hello, Key Controller. Is it already night for you? It's just late afternoon for me. It's tea time. All right, we've got Constancy and Journey. So a choice. Will you stay or will you go now? Do you want more of the same or do you want something different? It's your choice. I mean, I do feel like many of you, if you choose to stay at the current place or if you don't leave this old place, right? It may end up that you get to the point where you're ready to leave anyways. It just takes a little bit longer, right? Got Friend in the reverse and Servant. This person who has hired you or this company that has employed you does not treat you with the respect that you deserve. They look at you like a number and you deserve better than that, right? What are the risks for this Devil path? But like, yo, can we just talk about how, I mean, this is literally how the Strength card is to be designed. You're like, oh, that's scary. Oh no, a snake. But then you're like, I got it. No, we're good. I was out on my back porch. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lethal with a fly swatter, okay? And I don't really care for some of the spiders that are out on my back porch. So I pretty much like multiple times throughout the day, I will be like, where you at, spiders? And I was out there thinking I had found a spider, and it was actually like a big old wasp. And I was like, oh, you're like more than I was planning on dealing with. I feel like that's what this is. You're like, I mean, it's a lot of fun, but like then I have to like put forth a lot of effort. I have to be consistent. I have to be dedicated to this. I don't know if I can really wrangle that. You guys, I killed the wasp. If I could kill the wasp, I did it real fast too. I don't think he even saw what was coming to him. Well, maybe like with the second whap. Sorry, I'm awful. Has she? Yeah. Please do tell Madeline I say hello. What's her real name? I can't remember. It's funny. Okay. I can't. If you ever call me Cameron, Tiana, we're done. Okay. So we have the house and we have size, Sighs, in the reverse. I feel like you're going to have an improvement in your living situation. For some of you, this is actually moving elsewhere. For some of you, this is, I moved in, but I didn't really have all the furniture I needed, or I moved in and I didn't get to do that remodeling project. I wanted to update the kitchen or whatever. There's something here that moves forward for you in terms of your living situation. We have conversation and malady in the reverse. There's something here that's going to happen for you that is really exciting, but I get the impression that the advice to you is don't talk about it until you're really ready to talk about it, because I do feel like you might get some judgment, you might get some resistance maybe. I'm trying to think what a good example is. It's just like, they tell you don't tell anyone that you've got a new job until you like have that first day, right? Like have a little bit of like time under your belt before you actually say what's going on. Yo, you're about to make some money. You are about to make some money. And I'm taking this widower card to be, it's because you are comfortable actually letting something end. You didn't drag something out that other people might have, gotten stuck feeling some sense of loyalty, or like, I got to do this. This is what makes sense. This is what everybody else is doing. But you take a chance on yourself instead. So money comes to you. All right. But also love. So it looks like you're just killing it. This is the situations deck. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? So you have a sense of liberation or freedom. After dealing with, I think this is money issues, but it could be anything. It says pregnancy, money, heartstrings, entrapment. But I think it was primarily financial. And then we have alien in the reverse. Look, there was an issue here, or things got kind of difficult because you were not listening to your intuition. Stop it. Stop it. You got to listen to your intuition, okay? Interlude in the reverse. So things are picking back up. There's a lesson here that you've learned. This says third party, but I don't know that this is romantic. I feel like you've learned an important lesson in terms of a friend or a work situation. And that's when things start to move forward for you. This could be about an interview, but it could also be about a date. Okay. Because we got single. That to me is like a free agent card, right? It doesn't have to be that you are literally out on the prowl. This could be about you applying for new jobs. But I do feel like you're going to have multiple positive conversations in your near future. Be very focused on timeliness. I'm very like pulled in by his watch. So I do feel like for some of you, if you are sometimes challenged getting to a place on time, do yourself a favor, give yourself an extra 20 minutes, an extra 30 minutes, whatever makes sense. You want to make sure you're on time for this. Okay. Let's get a few from, this is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. I totally agree, Dr. Emery. All right. We've got, you will suffer a great loss, but will overcome your grief. You have a mind of your own, use it. So this great loss is, I think for many of you, talking about this job situation, or there might be a promotion you don't get. But then you realize I've got a lot to offer. If this company isn't willing to take advantage of that or put me in a situation where I can really grow, then I will go elsewhere. I do feel like a lot of you may be dealing with a jealous woman at your workplace, but this could be more so on a romantic situation. But beware, there's some jealousy here, and that's impacting your situation. Don't discourage quickly. Somebody wants you to give up, and I want you to be petty and not give up. That's not really petty, but like, if that helps motivate you, like, I know you want me to give up. I'm not going to. Sorry. I don't give up. I'm the Energizer Bunny. Hello, Gary. How are you doing? Scotland. Oh, I do wish. I hope I can see it at some point in my life. Scotland looks so beautiful. That's funny. I love it. And happy birthday to Amber. Let's get that out there on a live stream. Oh, you're in crap. Don't do that to me. The Netherlands. I had a pen pal in the Netherlands for a really long time. All right, you should use your own brains more. You don't need to rely on other people. They might have some real fine opinions, but they don't need to be more important than yours. In fact, with the High Priestess in the reverse coming out twice, we have somebody here who does not know how to make decisions, who does end judgment in the reverse. I feel like this is the Hierophant, your old boss or somebody you worked with. I'm sorry, they don't really know what they're doing. And I don't want to be on your boat if you don't know how to steer. You know what I'm saying? I'll swim. That's cool. I don't need to be like risking my life because you don't know how to drive a boat. Thanks, but no. All right, this is the Earth and Bone Oracle. That's funny. All right. We have number 15, migration, and number 24, beloved. Look, I feel like this move, this transfer for you, maybe you work at a different location, maybe you work in a different city, maybe just working in a different company, starting your own thing. This sets you free from something that is holding you back financially. We've got initiate, beginnings, freedom, adventure, and first step. This is like, you know, that picture they show of the garage that Apple was started in? Like, this is your picture moment. Make sure your hair looks good because people are going to be like, oh my God, this is when it all started. And then we've got beloved, love, relationships, reciprocity, union, and intertwinement. So you find a good job, you find a good opportunity to start a company. There's something here that moves forward quickly for you in terms of career or money. And then that is like a real nice little current in the ocean that like just delivers you to this lovely little romantic opportunity. So, dang, look at you getting everything you want. I'm here for it. Do we have some advice? We need to make sure we have all of the advice, right? I reached for the kipper. I don't know. I might regret that. The kipper can be a little brutal. Oh, shit. Hold, please. All right. What do we have as far as advice? I mean, I guess we kind of got some advice from these guys, right? But I feel like someone's out a little bit insecure. Needs a little bit of reassurance. All right. So I want you to let go of thoughts that you think like, oh, I'm not going to be able to afford that, or oh, I could never buy that, or I don't think I could do that. I want you to rewrite those. I will be able to afford that by next spring. I will be able to do that in December. Don't say you can't do things. And if you want, you can put it in the future. But I want you to be saying, I will, okay? Your thought processes could potentially be an obstacle for you. Remember, we had don't discourage, quickly come out. We have adjudication and gift, both in the reverse, and child in the reverse. Look, there's going to be a decision. This could be someone in your family found guilty of something. This could be somebody that was a close friend who took something of yours. This could be someone at your workplace that hit on your girlfriend. I don't know, but there's something here about needing to let go of this loss. What you have lost is not nearly as great as what you're going to gain by walking away from it. It's like, I don't know why I always have to go with a food thing, but I'm going to. It's like you're at your friend's place, just hanging out, and somebody made, one of those little stupid frozen pizzas, and you're hungry, so you try to eat some of it, but you don't get as much as you wanted because the other people are a little bit more like greedy. And then you end up going out somewhere and it's like a legit pizzeria. Like, should I go with like Chicago deep dish style? What's that? Gino's East? Do you have any Chicago people in here? You like Chicago deep dish? Look, I don't want deep dish unless it's Chicago, okay? I'm just saying. Ooh! I should know. Hello, Peggy. That's perfect, right? Also, the best mac and cheese that I've ever had in my life was in Chicago at like an Irish pub. Oh God, I wish I could remember the name of it. Anyways, look, there's going to be somebody here that does not do you well. They might withhold pay. They might not pay you your vacation time. They may not pay you your commission. There could be somebody who literally like takes something of yours. Let it go. I'm not telling you not to press charges if it's a serious thing. Do the appropriate things, but like emotionally let this go because there's something else better that is going to replace whatever it is that you've lost. So we've got privileged lady in the reverse and journey. It's like the blessings are waiting for you at a different location. You weren't supposed to get all of the good stuff there because somebody wants to take it from you, right? So when you get to a different workplace, when you get to a different city, when you get to a different house, that person can't take your things anymore. That person can't take your promotion. That person can't take credit for your projects, whatever it might be. Yes, exactly. It's good stuff, right? Oh, yes. I've definitely been Illuminati. I feel like that was all one word when I heard people say it, like Illuminatis. Oh, which is like a dude that comes on here, right? There was another really good place that I went to. I had like surf and turf there. I can't remember the name of it. It was pretty spandy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I think we're gonna leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for joining me for another reading today. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Let me know if you need a personal reading, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.